Hey guys, you're watching Better Relationships with Nick, and here's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about how when we have any form of hidden, secret, or pre-planned agenda, when we are talking to somebody, if I have a conversation with somebody and I have a pre-planned agenda that I am going to force upon them, or I have a specific reason, okay, my goal of this conversation is to accomplish X, and I'm going to will that into existence. All right? This causes us to have bad relationships. This causes conversations to suck. This causes people to not trust us. And we cannot have genuine human connection when we do things like this. And I'm going to explain why. Number one, people aren't stupid. All right? People know via your body language, by feeling your energy, they know that something's up. They know that there is some sort of hidden agenda that they're waiting to appear. They're waiting for that hidden agenda to appear. And so they're in defense mode, waiting for, what does this guy want? Why is this guy talking to me? People are skeptical. Why is this person talking to me? I can sense this person wants something. What do they want? Okay, so now what's happening is the dynamic of the conversation is I'm trying to defend from what you want. And you're trying to force my will and break my defenses. I'm going to give you a perfect example of an experience I had that was similar to this. With a celebrity. Okay, so I would call him a local celebrity, a wealthy, well-known business person who I am a client of in the area I live in. Okay, if you saw this person, you would know who they are. All right, hey, that's that person. Okay, now this person obviously is used to people coming up and trying to get stuff from him based on his body language initially. So when me and my buddy approached, we were like, hey, there's that guy. Let's go say hi to him. Our agenda was just, hey, let's say hi to him. We've seen this guy. Let's get to know, let's just say hi to him and have a conversation with him. We had no like, oh, let's try and get money from him. Let's try and get a job. Let's try and this or that. We had no agenda, okay? However, when we started the conversation, his body language indicated that he was guarded. His first impression of us was, they want something from me. Okay? He's probably had a lot of experiences where that's happened and that caused him to be guarded. Once he realized that we didn't want anything and we were just like, man, that guy's cool, let's go have a conversation with him and get to know him and just have a friendly conversation and introduce ourselves and things like that, he opened up and we were able to have a genuine human connection with that individual. And he was a really nice, really down-to-earth, normal guy. For how wealthy and well-known he is, super normal guy. I think we had a great connection with him. He was very humble and very normal, okay? But here's the thing, we didn't have a hidden agenda. We just had a normal conversation and he was able to open up. But here's what happens when we are fake and we have some sort of agenda. People can feel it and they are guarded. That's why I was telling this story. He started out guarded. Like, what do these people want? And then his guard dropped once he realized we don't want anything. We just wanted to say hi because we are aware of who he is as a person. Okay? So people can feel what you are saying. Okay? People can feel your emotions and that you have an agenda. Okay? I've had times when people call me, text me, and they pretend to care, like, hey, how's your job going? This, and that bullshit. And I know they just want to ask me a question or tell me to do something. All right, so now I don't like having a conversation. I have a bad negative association with that person because they aren't being direct with me. So when you want to have a conversation with someone, if you have any hidden agenda, it causes distrust because they can feel your emotions. They can feel that you have a hidden agenda. And now they are just in a state of, I'm guarded. I'm skeptical. When someone is in a skeptical state, they can't open up and have a genuine human connection with you. What also happens, in my experience, when somebody has a hidden agenda, if they're talking to me and like, hey man, like trying to ask a question just to get in the conversation and then lead it back to something else, I don't trust that person. I don't like them and I don't trust them. It sounds salesy. It feels salesy. It sounds salesy. And I'm wondering, what does this person want? And I'll even say, hey, just get to the point. What do you want? All right. If I genuinely have something that I need to accomplish by having a conversation with someone, I should lead with that. Hey, I don't need to have any BS. I don't care about your job or whatever. People respect when you just are honest with them. Hey, just wanted to know if you were coming to this. Hey, just wanted to know if you wanted to order this from my business. Hey, just wanted to know if, hey, I thought you were attractive. I wanted to come up and say hi to you and just see if you were a cool person. If I have any sort of agenda that I would like to accomplish, I need to be upfront and honest about that right off the rip. The big problem is if I have an agenda that I want to accomplish with that person, I am not treating that person as a person. I am using that person to get a result. I'm going to say that again. If I have an agenda, I'm using that person to get a result. I'm literally saying, hey, I think you're stupid. You're so stupid that I can be fake around you and get you to give me the result that I want, is really what I'm saying. And people can feel that. You're basically calling them stupid, treating them like they're stupid. It's very narcissistic, really. You're basically saying, I am smarter than you. You're so stupid that I'm just going to walk all over you. And you're so stupid that you won't even know that I'm not being genuine with you, is really what you're saying. And how can you have a human connection with somebody if you're viewing yourself up here and them down here? You have to treat people as equal or better than you. The Bible always says, do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. In everything, humbly assume others are more important than you, so to speak. Humbly count yourselves lower than they are. When I have a hidden agenda, I'm just like, call someone up on the phone. Hey man, I can waste your... Basically, this is what you're saying. Hey man, I can waste your time because you're so fucking stupid. I'm going to pretend to care about you and your family. And now I'm going to ask the question that I really want. That's really what you're saying. And how can you have a good conversation or relationship with somebody if you're not going to be honest like that? You just can't. It's not possible. All right? If you have a hidden agenda, people can feel it. They know what's going on. They're not stupid. They're not going to trust you. The conversation is going to die because they don't trust you and they don't want to have a conversation with you and they do not want to be around you. That's simple, simple, simple. If you have a direct thing to say or an agenda, all you got to do is say it right off the rip. Now their defenses aren't up. Hey, look, I realize this is out of the blue. I wanted to know this. Okay? That's how it works. If I have some sort of agenda, I need to say what it is right off the rip. If I'm going to play any sort of mind game and try and withhold information from them to pull a power move over them, that's not how you have genuine conversations. Now, in business negotiations, if it's a competition, I may need to use some of those things in business negotiations in order to get my way. But that's not how you have a genuine connection and have better relationships. with somebody by using those tactics. They have a time and a place, but not when I'm trying to have a genuine human connection with somebody, not when I'm trying to build trust, build a relationship. I can't do that. No hidden agendas. Have a wonderful day, guys. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, put that in the comment section. That's what it's for. Hit the subscribe button, share this video, like, and subscribe. Have a wonderful day, guys.